Roma fired coach Ivan Jurić. Welcome to Daily Soccer Planet. Today we have a new video about AS Roma and the crisis they're facing after the dismissal of coach Ivan Jurić. The Italian capital's team has decided to make a change in leadership following a series of poor results that have left the club in a tough spot in Serie A. We'll be analyzing what led to this decision and what could be in store for the Giallorossi in the near future. The trigger for Jurić's dismissal. The defeat against Bologna was the last straw for Jurić. Just minutes after losing 2-3 at home in the Stadio Olimpico, Roma's management announced his dismissal. With 4 losses in their last 5 league matches and 2 consecutive draws in the Europa League, the club's leadership ran out of patience. This change marks the second coaching dismissal of the season, after Daniele De Rossi was also relieved of his duties a few months ago. In an official statement, Roma thanked Jurić for his professionalism and dedication during a challenging period, but made it clear that the search for a new coach has already begun. If you're passionate about soccer and want to stay updated on all the latest transfers and news, like the dismissal of Jurić at Roma, subscribe to our channel to keep up with everything happening in the world of the beautiful game. Jurić's record and Roma's position in the league. Jurić's numbers on the Roma bench weren't impressive. In 12 matches, he managed only 4 wins, 3 draws, and 5 losses. This leaves Roma in 12th place in Serie A with just 13 points, only 4 above the relegation zone. This situation is alarming for a team that made significant investments in the summer transfer market and was expected to compete for European spots. Beyond the poor results, Roma has faced turbulence since Jose Mourinho's departure. Over the past year, the club has seen changes in management and coaching staff, raising questions about the ownership group, the Friedkins. Issues with Paulo Dybala. One of the most talked about episodes of Jurić's era at Roma was his relationship with Paulo Dybala. In the recent game against Bologna, Jurić left Dybala out, citing physical issues. However, various sources suggest that Dybala's exclusion may have had contractual undertones. According to Jurić, Dybala was dealing with discomfort from an old scar that prevented him from training normally. But Italian media report that this decision might be linked to a clause in Dybala's contract. If he plays more than 55% of the season's matches for at least 45 minutes, his contract automatically renews for another year. Roma attempted to transfer Dybala in the summer to reduce their wage expenses, and some suggest the club preferred not to risk activating the clause. Potential candidates for Roma's head coach. With Jurić's departure, Roma is now searching for a new head coach. Sporting director Tiago Pinto stated that the search is underway, with a focus on finding a long-term project rather than a temporary solution. According to La Repubblica, the main contender is Roberto Mancini, who is interested in returning to European club management. Although there has been initial contact, no official agreement has been reached yet. Mancini, with his international experience and Serie A background, could provide the leadership the team needs. Other names being considered include Maurizio Sarri, who is open to the idea but prefers to take charge of a team from the start of a season. Massimiliano Allegri is also on the list, though he reportedly isn't keen on joining Roma in such a challenging situation. Another intriguing option is Vincenzo Montella, currently the coach of Turkey's national team. Montella has a historical connection with Roma, and he briefly coached the club in 2011, achieving good results in a short stint. Vincenzo Montella, a potential historic return. Montella, who played 9 seasons for Roma and was part of the team that won the Scudetto in 2001, could be on the verge of a third chapter with the club. Releasing him from the Turkish national team would require paying a buyout clause of around 1 million euros. Montella's experience and affection for Roma make him a fan favorite. If he does return, Montella could be the figure capable of reconnecting with the fan base and bringing stability to the team. Other names on the list. In addition to Mancini and Montella, other names on the list include Edin Terzic, Erik ten Hag, and Frank Lampard. coaches with different styles and high-level experience in European clubs. However, all of them face the challenge of taking over a team in crisis and delivering immediate results. Who do you think should be Roma's next coach? Can the team find the stability they need to become a powerhouse in Italy and Europe again? Leave your thoughts or suggestions in the comments below. We're reading them.